Okay, for our third, we are going to attempt to light up the LEDs in diagonals, and then AB will change speed, so you guys can handle that. But AB will make it flip, will make it go backwards. Oui. Okay, so that's looking like a nice one. There's a bunch of other ideas we could do, but let's try that. Okay. So I'll prepare you for the end project for the Arduinos because I want you guys to use arrays. They are really powerful. First time I use arrays in in Scratch. Let's see how that goes. Oh, I see. So that adds dimensions. Very nice. So I want an array of 5 by 5. Actually, it's more than 5 by 5. We are not going to use an array. So I think what we'll do instead is we'll think of the general properties. So we'll start at 1, right? And on the next click of time, that bit will actually go down, but then its cousin, brother, whatever you call it, will be 1 up on the right of it. And then the next one will do the same. Right? So that looks actually promising. Okay, so let's think about that. Definitely have a function. Well, I'm saying surely, maybe not. We'll see. What? Okay. A nice one. It's not that hard, but there's a couple of things going on. So we need our variables. X, Y. we are starting at this one. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot all the dots I need in one big shot, wait, and then unplot those, and then move all of those bits, well, down, I guess, right? And then draw it, unplot, wait, unplot, and so on. So it's a different sequence for this one. Let's think a bit harder here. So essentially what I'm doing is plotting. I'm going to increase my y by 1 for each of them. And I'll have a seed. Right. I need an X for that. Let me just pause, okay? I need to... Okay, so I do have an idea. So what I'll do is I'll actually just start with a code that test, just confirming. I'll actually do a code that just draws this perimeter first. Because what I'll do is I'll use the bit that's drawn as my seed, basically, to check if I need to draw with 1 minus in Y and 1 extra in X. And so I'll draw this perimeter, and then we'll draw the lines depending on the right ones. Okay, so I'll just pause that. Code that, and then we'll draw our diagonal lines. Okay, so I got this super simple code that won't impress anyone, but right, so I'm plotting each point. I'm doing it 4 times. Right, so if I start it, right, so I'm drawing that perimeter. That's perfect. Let's do it one more time. Right, I'm just having it quick now because I'm trying to be done, basically. We'll slow it down later. I can slow it down now. Okay, so this works. And now what I'll do is I'll create a structure within the repeats here and here that draws the diagonal. Okay. So I'll pause that and I'll come back. Okay. So this is what I got now. Okay, so the strategy works. There's a little bug. It doesn't go to 4-4. Not sure yet. But anyway, so the strategy works basically, right? Like, so I'm actually just drawing the perimeter, right? With the it's actually, I like that, right? So I'm just drawing the perimeter, but every time I go to the just before I go to the next one, I draw the sister or brother LED one up to the right, and then I do that 4 times. That's here, right? And it doesn't matter if it busts. And the one thing to keep in mind is I created a new variable here, x and y diagonal, because my x and y here, they need to stay correct, right? They need to be that perimeter set of values. So give me just a couple of seconds here. I'll fix for that last LED here. Yeah, those problems, they really force you to think twice. Yeah, so the only reason I was not getting to this one was because I did 4 the first time, so I was going all the way to 0, 3, and then I started here doing there, and so there's 4 if you go here, right, and then you start on the next one, but here you have to do 5 because you're trying to go to the end. So look at the numbers 4 and 5 here, right? Guaranteed, guys, people at Google and Facebook and all the FANG, right, like they run into issues like that. Like, say that they have this massive code dealing with whatever it is, right? Like you're a customer interacting on your screen, it will have some strange properties like that. Sometimes you want an extra one, like it's for sure. Yeah, so this is a very miniature version of complex issues that you do encounter in real life. Okay, so I do think it will come in handy. Well, to those of you that will do more advanced programming than this, and that will have to do it basically. Yeah, I don't think we'll do the flipping direction on this. Okay, we'll just leave it as is. Right. So that's the diagonal LEDs.